Afternoon, my name's Sanwon Yasowan. Today I will be your examiner for the speaking test. What is your full name?
My first name is Manop. My family name colourful. You can call me Nop.
Okay, can I see your ID, please?
Yes, here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chiang Mai, Thailand. Chiang Mai is the northern part of Thailand.
Do you work or study?
I'm currently working as a forester.
What do you do for a living?
I am a chief of Bong Krai Watershed Management Unit. So my work position is forester, technical officer, practitioner level.
Okay, do you find your job interesting?
Yes, my job is very interesting, and in my responsibility, I have to restore and manage watershed forest area to be able to provide good water quality and sufficient quantity throughout the year. For example, I have to forest plantation and livelihood improvement of the people who live in the forest area.
Okay, let's talk about the concentration. Do you need to concentrate during your working day?
Yes, I believe that I have to concentrate on the work because I have uh, decide to decision worker to be able to do daily plan and sometimes I have many works to do, so I have uh, to decide the worker to do the work complete.
When do you find it hard to concentrate during the day?
Um, it might be thought in the afternoon because the weather is quite hot and the worker they are tired and the work is not finished yet.
Okay, another question. Do you think it is hard to do a few tasks at the same time?
Um, it, yes, um, it's very hard to do few time on the few tasks on the same time. Um, for those, from in my experience, sometimes I have to meeting many places on the same time. So I decide to my assistant to go to join to attend the meeting, and I have to arrange the importance of the meeting.
Okay, now we are moving on to the second part of the speaking test. I will give you a card. You have about a minute to prepare for your answer, and after that you have to speak for about 1 to 2 minutes. Here is the card. You can take note here on this paper, and if you are ready, please call me.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Please continue your speaking.
For the place that was very colorful, I will talk about that place is the International Park. I have been there, and last week with my coworker. So we have to collect data. For example, is wildlife and plant species on the nature trail. So in that place, you can see. I saw the color changing of the leaf color of the forest from the foothills, and which is the dry dictorocarp forest and mixed deciduous forest, and the leaf color will change from green color to yellow and red. Some species, for example, the Dipterocarpus obtusifolius, we call Teng in Thai name. The leaf will turn to yellow, and the Choria siamensis, in Thai name we call Rang. The leaf will change to red. And in the middle of the mountain, which is the high biodiversity, and you can see the color will change, so colorful from flowers and plants in the area. And on the top of the mountain, the weather is very cold. You will enjoy with the tree and big tree and small tree covered by mosses and ferns, and so many colorful of the flower. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Before we are going to the final part of the speaking. I will ask you 2 questions. Who did you go there with?
As I said before, I go with my coworkers.
Okay. What kind of feelings do you have for that place now?
This is really impressive in my mind because it's a very beautiful, very amazing nature.
Okay, now here is the final part of the speaking question. What colors are popular in home decor nowadays and why?
The color is popular for home decor. It might be thought the earth tone colors because it look clean and comfortable. For example, it's like a building of the hospital, housing project. They usually use the earth tone color. It's like a hazelnut, light gray, and mud pastel to decor the building.
Do you think men and women tend to choose similar colors for their homes?
I believe that the men and women they usually use the similar color because for example the couple they usually use the same color to decor their homes, and they have to discuss before they will choose the color for decor. So quite often they will use the same color.
Do you think the color of a person's room can affect him or her?
Yes, the room color will affect to the room owner. Um, for example, if the room that have a dark color, it will affect to the mood of the owner of the room. You quite stressed, and but for the bright room color, will make the mood of on the room owner is relaxed and happy. Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's important to choose the right color every time?
Mm, uh, I it uh, it um, it might be thought the to choose the right color to our time, because if we choose the wrong color, we have to spend money to make a new, and we have to lose waste the time and lose more money.
Do you think the color of food is important and why?
For the food color, it might be thought very important, because the if the food that have a bright color, it will stimulate the customer uh, to attend to buy the food more than the food that have um, not how to say um, not good color, not bright color, but in more it important um, than the color of food. It's the nutrient and the cleanliness of the food.
Okay, for the last question today, is it appropriate in business to wear bright clothing and why?
Um, um, it 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 can be seen the bright color. It's important for the business, because if the business or the staff of the business wear the bright clothes, it will make the work atmosphere and 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 the customer will attraction will attend to the business, and it's a good result for the business to make a business better.
Okay,
Yes.
that's all.